Japanese Defense Ministry on Tokyo Bay. Tokyo, Japan. This is your favorite Willy. And this is a Splinter Cell Chaos Fury. We're gonna be playing the last mission. Admiral Otomo and the Japanese ISDF are responsible for working with Douglas Shetland to push the Koreas and the United States into war. It must be determined if Otomo's actions are sanctioned by the Japanese government, and Otomo must be stopped. And yet again, spoilers before actually seeing the cutscene. Ain't that a bummer? And I see a very important information here. Kokubo Sosho's biometric scanners cannot be hacked. Without any further ado, let's get ready to rumble.
Events today jeopardized diplomatic efforts when North Korean armor encountered a so-called self-healing minefield while attempting to withdraw from the area.
North Korean forces were adequately cautioned that self-healing minefields along the DMZ should not be considered cleared obstacles. We're back at the brink of war, and now we find out it is the Japanese?
The Japanese are allies.
I don't care if they're the Christmas elves. They sank the Walsh.
We don't know that their government was involved.
We know Admiral Otomo was involved, and we know where the gentleman is. We have to go in now, immediately.
The fact is, we don't know how far the conspiracy goes. If Otomo's actions are sanctioned by the Japanese government, then the only solution is military. But if he's acting alone...
Your man again?
He's already in position.
Send him in.
That's
The State
us.
Department has lost contact with all of the U.S. officers who work at the Kokubo Sosho with the Japanese Self-Defense Force. It looks like the SDF have taken them prisoner, and they're refusing to answer our calls. In typical fashion, the Japanese are circling their wagons. Either they're afraid to admit they've lost control of Otomo, or they're actually sanctioning him. If that's the case, we'll have to come clean with North Korea, which will spark a massive war in Asia. If not, we need to find out what our officers know, and figure out what to do about Otomo before North Korea finds out what's going on.
Sam, even if the Japanese government is not sanctioning him, Otomo still clearly has the capacity to strike. If he's still in control of the information arm of the SDF, you'll need to deal with him very carefully. There's no telling what kind of havoc he could unleash.
Last contact we had with any U.S. personnel in the Kokubo Sosho was a fragment of a phone call from Major Harper, a logistics advisor to GSDF. From the sounds of the call, the room he was in was raided by Japanese troops and he was taken prisoner. It doesn't sound like anyone has been killed, and if there's any hope of maintaining peaceful relations with the Japanese, you're going to have to keep it that way.
Well, those gadgets came in handy. So let's keep it that way.
Fisher, I can't stress this enough. If one Japanese soldier dies, we risk World War III. Any fatalities and I abort the mission immediately.
I understand.
Locate our officers and find out what the hell is going on there.
I'll find them.
No fatalities. Where is the camera? I see the intercom. Maybe there's no camera.
What exactly happened in
more careful, Fisher.
Okay, so there is a camera. Ha. Just in time. Come on.
When did this get switched on? Don't look at the where someone's gonna do something.
Did someone really leave that here? Or someone's taking a leak.
Nice building.
Who?
I'm gonna suggest they hire your designer to do some work on the Pentagon.
What do you want?
A news update. What's happening here tonight?
I know nothing.
You probably know more than you think. Just talk.
No. Some men have been moved around, guarding inside. A captain was here earlier getting volunteers. Not sure what for.
Really? Shit. Oh hell, I'm gonna have to leave you here. Not safe at all. Woo! Got scared. I am mirror. Shit. Ah.
license plate to Shibuya 30031-56 has been double parked. Please move your vehicle.
Ah, shit.
All personnel are reminded to shred unnecessary hard copies of all documents prior to incineration.
Damn it. What is wrong with this? Crap. Nothing.
Yeah, you're alerted because you got a blue screen.
A gray subcompact with license plate to Shibuya 30031-56 has been double parked. Please move your vehicle.
Piece of junk.
I might as well wait here for him
Do not want to find
to start doing the circle.
saw something there.
The manner of them in which they are alerted is really alarming. They didn't really have any reasons to first start circling here. Or notice me here. Well, game mechanic wise, because I was in theory invisible. So there's a guy there. And I want to reach the top floor. Okay.
Get out here, right now!
Really?
What's wrong?
Yeah, be my guest. Get down here. It's gonna turn on before you get here. Hey, come on, the light was here.
Stupid, that thing is broken.
You know that the light is here. Hell. It's official. He's lacking some IQ points. Let's go for a walk.
A reminder, no memos are to be posted on facility code boards without approval from Warrant Officer Yamata.
I get it. Higher.
All personnel are reminded to shred unnecessary hard copies of all documents prior to incineration.
You stay in this room and keep quiet.
We didn't say anything.
Keep it that way. I have orders not to shoot you, but I have orders not to let you escape. Let's not find out which order is more important.
We're not soldiers. We're just desk jockeys. We're perfectly comfortable here.
I'm not going to the bathroom.
Okay, fine. We can hold it. We'll be right here.
Yes, you will.
Shit.
Keep it that way. I have orders not to shoot you, but I have orders not to let you escape. Let's not find out which order is more important.
We're not soldiers. We're just desk jockeys. We're perfectly comfortable here.
I'm not going to the bathroom.
Okay, fine. We can hold it. We'll be right here.
Yes, you will.
What was that?
Ah, shit.
Keep it that way. I have orders not to shoot you, but I have orders not to let you escape. Let's not find out which order is more important.
We're not soldiers. We're just desk jockeys. We're perfectly comfortable.
I'm not going. Keep it that way. I have orders not to shoot you, but I have orders not to let you escape. Let's not find out which order is more important.
We're not soldiers. We're just desk jockeys. We're perfectly comfortable here.
I'm not going to the bathroom.
Why are you holding these men? Answer the question.
Those are my orders.
Whose orders?
The general.
General.
We're not soldiers. We're just desk jockeys. We're perfectly
Ben hazır.
I'm not going to the bathroom.
okay. Fine. We can hold it. Right here.
Yes, yes. Well,
Shadow.
Why are you holding these men? Answer the question.
those are my orders.
Whose orders?
The general.
General. Don't you mean Admiral?
What do you mean?
Your orders? Do they come from Admiral Tomo or not?
No.
You're shitting me.
Desk jockeys. We're perfectly comfortable here.
I'm not going to the bathroom.
Okay. Fine. We can hold it. We'll be right here.
Yes.
Why are you holding these men? Answer the question.
Those are my orders!
Whose orders?
The General!
General. Don't you mean Admiral?
What do you mean?
Your orders? Do they come from Admiral Otomo or not?
No! We have...
Coming or not? Shit. Okay, we're gonna have to take him down. Just in case. Oh! Ah, missed it.
What's around? Ready to go with you.
Slow down, I'm not your beast. Tell me what you know and me.
Stop that stupid music, I cannot hear them.
We saw some generals and ministers being brought in early.
Where did they go?
Into the war room in the sub-level.
Doors to the lower level.
The captain was just up here looking for combat-ready volunteers to go down there. The doors are open.
Thanks for that.
Sam, we need to record everything that happens in that meeting so we can present it to the Joint Chiefs.
It would speed things up if you'd let me remove some of the threats.
Forget it, Fisher. Until we know who the enemy is, there is no enemy. No enemy means no kills. Deal.
Screw this. Can you please stop that mambo jumbo music? There's literally nothing going on.
Compact with license plate to Shibuya 300-31-56 has been double parked. Please move your vehicle.
Really? Ah, that airfoil broke the mechanics here. I actually feel harassed by that music. Oh, hell.
Stinks.
Am I actually progressing or... Hell, this is where I came from, right? Shit.
That time I'm sure I learned something.
Yep. Well, at least we know that there are multiple, ways by multiple I mean two, to enter the building. This one is way cleaner, but at the same time it means that this is now how we're supposed to get to the war room. Shit.
more careful, Fisher. This mission couldn't...
Nope. No.
Be more careful, Fisher. This mission couldn't be more sensitive.
Fisher, from the looks of it, these guards are LTL equipped.
Less than lethal. Why?
There's only one reason I can think of that they'd issue them to combat troops. They'll want to interrogate anyone they catch.
Well, I'm not the talkative type.
Huh. Huh. Less than lethal? They have rifles. Oh, it also turns off the stairs.
Nice toy. What kind of ammo does it use?
How about you let me go, and I'll show you?
Don't get smart.
Ah, okay. It's some kind of shock round. Electric.
Interesting. You have any extra?
It's not like you can shake me and make my ammo fall on the floor to pick up.
You're awfully flippant for someone with a knife to his throat.
All right. I think they keep some extras in the storeroom.
Fisher, from the looks of it, these guards are LTL equipped.
Less than lethal. Why?
There's only one reason I can think of that they'd issue them to combat troops. They'll want to interrogate anyone they catch.
Well, I'm not the talkative type.
Let's go for a walk. My luck.
Retinal identification.
A reminder, no memos are to be posted on facility code boards without approval from Warrant Officer Yamata.
Are we moving in the right direction? Uh-huh. At least in terms of one of the objectives. Nope. $94, $69, $10. Shit, that's another concept.
Be more careful, Fisher.
Ugh.
This mission
No shit. And I didn't notice this one at first. $10, $93.
Be more careful, Fisher.
Shit.
There was something there just a moment ago.
Okay.
He's coming back!
Ah.
Damn it. What's wrong with this thing now? Give it a hit. That usually works.
Yeah, that's one of the possibilities.
It looks like he's starting to regain consciousness. Drop your weapon!
But we don't want to exploit that yet. Maybe this one will be quiet. Again. 67, 94, 30. Ha. And that's all. Shit. I see a shitload of cameras.
Be more careful, Fisher. This mission couldn't be more sensitive.
Had to be this one. Nothing else. What was I supposed to do here, huh? Goals. Gain access to the war room. Ah. Now? Ha! Okay.
Fisher, GPS shows you're nearing the war room. Intelligence says it's a Tempest-hardened cube. The only way you'll be able to record what's going on in there is to find some way inside.
Tempest hardening might keep out electronic intruders, but I'm betting the room isn't airtight.
Probably not.
Mr. Janpei to receiving.
Be more careful, Fisher.
What was that?
Be more careful.
Okay.
What's that?
Is he making a circle or not? Shit. I see the vents. Okay, so there are two guys. Let's do it differently.
It is not supposed to do that, is it? Not as far as I know. 6 weeks out of a warranty, and bam! The thing starts screwing up.
Bam. Okay, first things first. Shit, come on. Drop. I'm gonna move them from here. Because if they will be leaving the room, then they're gonna notice them immediately. And this spot is just a bit safer. Just a bit.
Sam, I've got some details on the building's infrastructure. This vent should come out directly over the war room.
I'll try and laser mic the meeting from there.
Good. We'll let you know when we have enough to make the Joint Chiefs happy.
What is he thinking? No alternative. He will die first, I'm sure.
Hello.
Sir, he is Admiral Otomo.
Admiral, what is the meaning of this?
You will repeal the Constitution. You will order the immediate remilitarization of Japan and return control of our nation to the order of the Emperor. The United States will support this act politically and militarily to release themselves from further financial and military obligations, thereby concluding our relationship in Asia.
This is impossible. Even if we repeal the Constitution, the Emperor would never.
The Emperor will do military terror. An unreasonable man. These efforts will take time. I have faith in your honor and prudence. So I give you 96 hours.
96. The people will never allow it.
If in 4 days these demands are not met, I will initiate the launch of a North Korean ballistic missile and sacrifice a Japanese city of my choosing. Regrettably, this will kill millions, but it will steal the will of the people if your appeals cannot. For the sake of your honor, and for the sake of Japan, I plead with you, do not force my hand in this matter.
That's it. He caught the signal.
My God.
Good God, Fisher. That confirms it. Otomo has been manipulating the Japanese government the entire time.
At least they're not sanctioning his actions. What's the next step? How do we stop Otomo?
If we're lucky, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
Grim?
I'm worried about that general, Fisher. He's been awfully quiet working on his laptop. Access it from here. Let's see what he's planning.
Will do.
Trying to reconnect. Ops, this is Central. We have your feed.
Affirmative, General. Ronan in position. Waiting for the word.
Yeah, that.
You are gold. I'll repeat. You are gold. Affirmative. Open it. Code's been changed.
I did it.
Come on, open the door. Just about. Got it. Back up. We can clear. Go. Clear, clear, clear.
Keep it tight. Watch your angle.
What is going on?
Ronin! Ronin! Come in, Ronin! Oh, come in! Ronin! Up! Ronin is locked. We're done! The Admiral again, sir.
Admiral, we... Fool! You waste your time to scheme like a dog. If you are unable to act honorably, then I will force you to act. You will not be able to deny the demands of the people. After North Korea destroys one of our cities, you will know which one when it is annihilated.
My God. We are doomed. We cannot do that. We cannot tell the Americans. It cannot fail. He has lost his mind.
Good lord! Otomo is going to launch a North Korean missile at his own country.
What's the time frame?
Could be hours, could be minutes. Get down there and destroy his servers.
What about extraction?
If you can't take out those servers before Otomo forces a launch, there won't be any reason to extract.
And if I do take out the servers?
We'll make that part up as we go.
That's half a plan if I've ever heard one.
Where now? Hell. Even the map doesn't show it.
Technician Sumaro, report to utility room. Technician Sumaro to utility room.
I just got off the horn with the Joint Chiefs. I'm lifting the non-lethal mission parameter. Fifth freedom with everyone except Otomo.
You're kidding me.
We need to capture him alive. His profile is pretty clear. He won't lie to a war crimes tribunal in the face of the evidence. It would offend his sense of honor.
You need him to take responsibility so the rest of Japan is off the hook with North Korea.
Exactly. If Otomo dies, we're right back at square one. Bring him in breathing.
Fools! They're sending another assault team! Cut the power to the elevators!
Shit. What now? He has to have some heavy arm muscles.
Fisher, North Korea just contacted NORAD and the President. They report that they've lost control of a launch facility. They can't abort and they're not sure that they can destroy the missile on time.
How long?
They say 3 minutes until it's away.
I think I can reach the server in time.
Hurry up!
Shit. Is it here? Uh-huh. Whoa! Oh, my heart. How does it work? Lasers? Uh-huh. Whoa! Whoa! Okay.
Something is not right.
Easy peasy. Thirty, 20, 92.
Good thinking, Fisher.
Any line on what's going on in this place can only help.
Absolutely. They say 60 seconds until it's away. Thank God, Fisher. That aborted the launch.
Yeah, but I think it woke up the neighbors.
Get through them, Fisher, then bring in Otomo alive.
My pleasure.
They have masks? Uh-huh. Shit. Hell. Ah, not this one. Wanted to interrogate, he says.
Tell me how to get into Otomo's office.
Never!
I have orders to take him alive, but it's a different story for you.
Please! No!
You're getting closer and closer to dead.
Under the floors! I think there's a way, but Otomo will never surrender.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, they have masks. Ah.
What have you done, American?
Give it up, Admiral.
It's gonna be another quick time, I see. It seems. Ah.
What have you done, American?
Give it up, Admiral. It's over.
You think that I will surrender to you? You think that I will allow your people to strip me of my dignity? Throw me in chains? No, I think not. My people have endured your charming oppression for more than 60 years.
You say
Americans, always turning to their jokes when their hearts are full of fear. And you should be afraid. I may be defeated, but I am a man, and ideas are stronger than men. You may even prevent this war, American, but the dragon has awoken, and he will not be so easily sedated this time.
Now what?
I think someone is taking himself a bit too seriously.
We can't afford to let him die, Fisher. Get in there and stabilize him. Fast.
Shit. Any cameras?
Good work, Fisher. He's stable, but we still have to get him out of there. You're going to have to blast your way out.
We're over 100 feet underwater.
You're not pressurized, Fisher. It will be a shock, but you won't get the bends.
Next time, you're going on the mission and I'm making up the crazy plan.
Hell. Let's use his computer first. If we pick him up, we can't. This is a whole new level of crazy. Exfiltrate to the only available extraction point. My
Good work,
ass.
Fisher. He's stable, but we still have to get him out of there. You're going to have to blast your way out.
We're over 100 feet underwater.
You're not pressurized, Fisher. It will be a shock, but you won't get the bends.
Next time, you're going on the mission and I'm making up the crazy plan.
Oh, hell. Here goes nothing. didn't take my shorts. Music like from Titanic.
Admiral Otomo, former head of the Japanese Information Self-Defense Force, made a surprise confession today on the witness stand at the Hague War Crimes trial. Otomo openly admitted conspiring to instigate war between the Koreas and the United States, claiming that In other news, China's ambassador to the United States, Long Dan, received the Nobel Peace Prize today for his efforts in diffusing the Korean conflict.
Right.
President Bowers today addressed the nation following the crisis that brought us to the brink of war.
Finally, I want to take a moment to thank those unsung heroes in the intelligence community. Who very well have saved our nation and the world from certain disasters.
Thank you, Mr. President.
The boss seems happy. How about that raise?
They're cutting us back. You'll have to settle for a vacation.
Yeah, right.
Well, I must say, this mission was easier than the previous one. And we even completed everything. One body found. Of course, they found the body I started shooting. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Let's see the overall score. Final rating 92. Not the best. Not the worst. Well guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to watch the credits to check who made this game. As for my opinion, I really think that the sneaking factor was better in the previous game. Well, not in Pandora, but in the first Splinter Cell. Of course, the opponents were more aware, they had some searching patterns, but, well, I didn't like the fact in the first Splinter Cell that even if there were no people still breathing, bodies could be found, but on the other hand, the alarm system here, I think, is too much forgiving. We didn't really cause any alarms. Well, we did cause some alarms, but not in the general outcome because we were loading the game. And it didn't really feel important. It's nice that we could hack through more stuff, but the minigame for hacking was... I didn't like it that much. Lockpicking is always nice. Sam Fisher looks terrible in this part, like a crack addict, scaring children, scaring the shit out of his enemies. Maybe, I don't know, that's what they wanted to achieve. The plot, well, it wasn't that bad. The twists, they didn't really change anything. Previously we had our friends and co-workers dying in our hands. Now we only heard about it. I mean, the captain of the Walsh, who was also Sam's, well, maybe not a friend, but they knew each other. And I must say this game was way more frustrating also. And well, the last mission was way easier than the one before it. You know, that mini games with Shetland. Defuse a bomb, he will appear, do a talkie talk, then some bad guys appear. Didn't really like that part, didn't really seem too serious. And overall, I still like the game, but, well, it's not my favorite one. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. In the future I'm gonna play other Splinter Cell games, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. Recording Splinter Cells in general is very hard and very annoying. While recording the first one, I had to add the videos by myself because they had a different resolution and it looked like shit. And this time, while recording, the game crashed while being directly sourced in OBS, so I'm recording my whole screen. I mentioned that and I want to remind you about it. And, well, next stop would be a double agent. It also makes me really confused in my heart about what to feel about the game. If you don't know, there are different outcomes depending on which platform you're playing. So different things happen on the console and different things happen on the PC, and some differences are also between consoles, so screw that. I need a vacation. Thank you again for watching. Be sure to subscribe, comment, and leave some input, like a like or a dislike, whatever feels your boat, and see you later, alligators. Bye, 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 bye.